went to hear them play at a club outside of town. I was so surprised, I was hypnotized by the sound these cats put down. When I saw this short fat guy stretch a band between his toes, hey, I laughed so hard 'cause the man got down when it finally reached his nose. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Whoa, you never heard a sound like the rubber band. Man, you're bound to lose control when the rubber band starts to jam. Got that rubber band up on his toe, and then he wriggled it up all around his nose. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Playing all the music, just keeping time. Where in the world did he learn?
Coming down the road, the Rubber Band Man. Hey, how you doing? It's Steve Wright in the afternoon look. Wednesday afternoon. In the showbiz, Robbie Williams and Glasto again. And Sylvester Stallone. Socials National Fitness Day. There's Tim, there's Bobby, there's Catherine Cracknell. Coming up on news, Shoujo Saka with the sport right after. And Luke Evans, the actor and singer, with us.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
In the United Kingdom, across planet Earth. BBC Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app on your smart speaker, 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Catherine Cracknell. Labour's accused the government of being too slow to protect businesses from rising energy costs. Ministers have announced a support package which could see predicted bills cut in half for 6 months from October. It'll cover companies, charities and public organisations such as schools and hospitals. Caroline Barlow, who's the head of Heathfield Community College in East Sussex, says she may still have to make cuts.
So we have to try and work out as soon as we can receive information whether that support is likely to continue, and therefore we can make decisions anywhere between November and January about the staffing that we're budgeting for in the future, or whether that support is not going to be in place and we have to make cuts and trim back on where we currently are at.
Vladimir Putin has announced he'll send 300,000 reservists to fight in Ukraine as part of what he called a partial mobilisation of his forces. He said the call-up was necessary to protect Russian territory, including occupied areas of Ukraine. The former UK ambassador to Russia, Sir Andrew Wood, doesn't believe Mr Putin would act on his threat to use nuclear weapons.
The threat to use all weapons is, again, it's a propaganda thrust. I'm not a military man, but I don't see what use nuclear weapons would actually have in Ukraine. If they propose to use them against people outside Ukraine, they might find a most unwelcome retaliation in return.
A serving Metropolitan Police officer and a former police constable have been found guilty of sending